Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. Last episode went pretty well. We're still definitely behind on components. That's the main thing that's been holding us back from getting anything else accomplished. We're still trying to build the drill and the ground penetrating scanner, but right now all the components that are being made are prioritized going to building batteries, which is a good thing, definitely. I'd like to have a decent battery array constructed and charged up before the drill gets going, so I kind of know what the power usage is on it and be able to adapt accordingly. Nicole decided it would be a good idea to set some fires last time as well, but it turned out not to be a big problem. We had enough colonists around to put out the fires, and Talia repaired everything, so it wasn't too big of a deal. We have people with the plague right now, and our vitals monitors are knocked out by the solar flare. And now we have toxic fallout going. I'm gonna unforbid this medicine and even allow medicine for the prisoner here. We've got stuff running away right now because the coolers are not active because of the solar flare. This toxic fallout is pretty awful, as we all know. I'm sure it's going to get really serious in a very short period of time. I would like to get rid of a bunch of these boars. I guess not the pregnant one, but the others definitely. Getting rid of some of these pigs as well would be a pretty good idea. I'll leave the sows available here. That'll restore some of our meat supply that is running away right now. Everyone here ought to be getting pretty decent treatment. Okay, the solar flare is ending, good. That'll improve their immunity development. From the vitals monitors, still about 7 behind. About 6 behind there. She's had terrible treatment. About 6 behind there as well. Or no. 8. Better treatment there. He's still using herbal medicines, which isn't ideal, but it's gotten well, so it's fine. Yeah, even the prisoner is catching up pretty well. Of all of the events in this game, I have to say I hate the toxic fallout the most. It's by far the most detrimental. I think if I expand the safe zone, I'm gonna include this and this. This as well. Yeah, pathways that they can get through. That's the one I wanted. And then this here. Something like that'll be allowable. I don't know if we're gonna need much growing done while this is going on. Let's allow that as well. And this too, so that they can tend to any animals that are ill affected by this. I think that'll work, and I might as well just restrict everybody so that they can stay inside as much as possible. That means no hunting, but it's just something that we're gonna have to deal with. Hopefully this will contain everybody where they get a bunch of crafting and stuff done. I guess I should go so far as to allow this dumping stockpile as well. And of course they need to be able to get all the way around this structure in order to reach these things and to get to their own house. This is roofed here, so I think this is going to be accessible as well, which is fine. And in case we need to draft people up to go attack, they're not going to have any conflicts about going there. Let's go ahead and allow this area also, in case they get a chance to build on this. I doubt that they will, but we'll see. If anybody starts going horribly insane, I'll know that there's something wrong with the assignment there, but hopefully everything works out. Let's check out the health of these guys. Okay, her immunity's built up. She's in need of treatment. Barrow's still a hair behind. So after this treatment, she should end up being fine. Yeah, these prisoners are able to be reached. I feel like we have enough food in the stockpile. We might need to go collect these up, which I think I may do. Oh, it's outside the allowed area. I should have known. Just expand that real quick. Because I don't think any of the animals are allowed into that stockpile. So they can reach that through this door, that's fine. Let's get these 3 on this. I know Christabel's trying to cook, but I'm gonna have him do this instead. Oh. Ah, can only tell one at a time. That's kind of silly, but I understand. They can find spots for everything, that's would be great. Itini, he's depressive anyways, so I'm not too worried about his break risk here. Christabel's eating right now. Okay. And depending on how long this lasts, Itini, actually, if you would hold these berries, that would be more likely what needs to be done. Seedlings is wandering around. How is her health progression right now? Okay, immunity is about 10% above the plague development, so that's good. Talia's getting there. Yep, Barrow's exceeded. Okay. Seedlings needs treatment, but she's wandering. Severe pain, poor consciousness. Her mood is horrible. Oh yeah, her sister died during one of the raids recently. So that's definitely contributed to her wandering. Yeah, Stoll is still trying to do some growing. I really would like to close this off from being allowed, but I would also like to get a bunch of these veggies back inside. Okay. Thankfully she could rescue her outside of the restricted area. Now I'm gonna have to expand it a little bit to include that so that she can get her gun. Yeah, seedlings is in a pretty bad way, so that needs to be tended to. Okay, her immunity is really close to being formed. 99%, so she should be immune to the plague here pretty soon. Everybody else has developed immunity already, and thankfully they haven't been exposed to any of the toxic fallout because of their condition. Yep, seedlings at an extreme break risk yet again. Looks like her mood's popped up though pretty high, so that should fill in a little bit. And she lacks a ranged weapon, of course. Yeah, so once again, this research project is pending construction of these. I really want to see if that makes us able to access spacer technologies at a regular rate instead of having it cost twice as much. I know that the ground penetration scanner was like a 7,000 research, however that's measured. So it's definitely feasible that we would be able to complete all of the research in a pretty short amount of time. But I really want to see if I can get it down to a 100% level. Okay. Soul's harvested up most of the stuff there, and so I'm going to go ahead and put that restriction back on so that very little growing has to be done. Okay, so we are getting bricks made still. Some stuff is getting smelted, components are being made. Barrow lacks a ranged weapon. I wonder why that is. She must have gone down at some point or other. I can't see a weapon lying around anywhere. It ought to have a big red X on it. Here's some eggs. Okay, we have toll from the Accord of Wittis. Has stuff to trade, it says. 161 silver and component. Lavish meal. Survival rifle, assault rifle, foil helmet, etc. It's fine. They want to use sappers to tunnel around our defenses. They're in drop pods. Let's take a look. 6 of them here. It's all pretty regular weaponry. We've got a charge rifle here. Other than that, it's pretty typical. The bull is probably going to die way out here in the open. I could restrict the animals to the safety zone, but then they would likely starve to death as well. I could also adapt the safety zone so that they don't starve. None of this stuff is harvested though, so they may all starve anyway. I don't know if they should be allowed to eat the pemmican. I don't think that's such a good idea. But let's allow them in here because I believe there's kibble. There at least used to be kibble in here. I'm not seeing anything right away. Let's go ahead and allow... Oh, not that bedroom though. This whole area as much as we can. I'll clear this out. Yep. We can expand this to include that. So they'll have access to any berries or anything that do end up over there. So let's see how this goes for a second. I have a feeling we're gonna have to round all these guys up to hold off the attack, but I'm not sure exactly how yet. They may try to attack the wall or something like that over here, in which case hiding inside the base would be ideal, inside the residential area here. If they go for this too, I wouldn't be surprised they're knocking out the power up here. I think it looked like where he was going, but he may have changed his mind. Let's get some people inside the walls here. Itini's kind of outside in this area. I think I'm gonna bring him back under cover just because. Should be pretty quickly taken care of. Seedlings is in the most danger right now. She's down. She's up again. Okay. These guys here, I could actually undraft them. Cristobal, you're good to go. Oh, Barrow doesn't even have a weapon available. It's a normal charge rifle. I think I'll give her that. I forgot that she didn't even have a weapon. I had her there trying to fight. Get that out of the doorway, please. Thank you. Sneffy here. 8 hours till death. Maybe Stoll can go ahead and take care of him. Get him captured. It's a pretty good quality rifle there. Seedlings got shot up pretty good. Burn scar on the left eye. Barrow. No new problems. So I think everybody's pretty decent. Go ahead and hold this LMG if there's any room. Hopefully we can get a trader of some kind. This guy's available to talk to. Let's trade with him whenever he's in an allowable area. Okay, here we go. Oh, if we could sell him all of our beer that he can carry, that would really help clear out the food stockpile a little bit. That's only off by 2. Let's see if there's anything he has that we want. Lavish meal is worth a lot of money. That seems crazy. Survival rifle I'm not really interested in. The assault rifle would be a good buy, I feel. Let's see if we can sell him some more beer then. So we have way too much in our storage right now. I don't feel like doing maths, so I'm just going to click on this annoyingly until I get up to about the price. That's close enough there. That'll be good. Yeah, so that's pretty decent. Let's go ahead and get this stuck in. We're building up some granite blocks, which is pretty good. I might use that to finish off this interior wall here. I'll finish this wall off as well whenever we get that done. Hannibal died, sadly. Wild boar died, no big deal. Yeah, unfortunately, if the animals fall unconscious outside the restricted area... Oh. Baffin's developed heart attack. I'm not sure how that works exactly. I don't know if that means he's having a heart attack right now, or what that means. Let me see if I can get him to rest, and somebody can treat him for that, maybe? Stole's asleep, Anna's awake right now. Yeah, go treat him for his heart attack if you would. With regular medicine, that's pretty ideal. Stole's having a major break. Oh, he's confused, but his heart attack is still going. That's terrible. He's gonna have a bad time, I'm sure. I feel like for not being allowed outside, people sure are walking around outside quite a bit. Component assembly bench has broken down, which is pretty bad, because I think we need components to repair it. Let me see if Talia can get on that. Oh, did Barrow repair it already? Somebody did. Okay. I feel like we might have the time and materials to get this accomplished without destroying our food supply. Yeah, this should work. I know that this is slate mixed in here. I don't think that that affects... No, walls don't affect beauty, so that's not going to be a problem at all. A lot of our animals are perishing, sadly. Of course, they're outside the restricted area for our people, so they're not being helped as often as they could be. If they were to stay in here, they would be fine. Since we don't have any foods laying out here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. Yeah. So if they stay in this area here and in here, then our colonists will be able to rescue them. Well, Baffin has died of his heart attack, unfortunately. Ugh. That's pretty terrible. He was an excellent constructor. Pretty good at a lot of things. So that's really awful. Can't cremate there probably because I ought to keep that covered anyways, because yeah, if somebody destroys that, then we need to be able to repair it. There's a lot of animals here that need tended to as well, so... yeah. A lot of animals dying because of the toxic fallout, which is no surprise. Snaffy here. He could help to replace Baffin. Really terribly though, because he has no other skills or ability besides construction. Mining, maybe. Animals, maybe. Though he has no passion for those things. Yeah, I'm not interested in trying to convert him right away. Recruit is the word I'm looking for. Alright, well I think that's where we're going to leave it for this time. It's looking pretty grim once again with the toxic fallout going on. It's been less than a week, so I know for sure it's going to last quite a bit longer. We lost Baffin to a heart attack, which is not ideal. Hopefully we can clip along without him. We definitely need to run into a trade ship or a trade caravan of some kind so we can empty out some of these supplies. It would be ideal. But if you want to check out the next episode, feel free to subscribe. If you'd like to help support my channel and the efforts I put in to bring content, you could do so through the Patreon logo. Feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists you might be interested in. And I thank you very much for any time that you spend on my channel. I also hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.